What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's going on with Tesla, SPY, and a couple of other tickers. I'm going to break down some big news that came out for the Cybertruck and the markets, what you should be watching for as time progresses. But before I break these devil's information, let me just mention a couple of things. I'm firstly not a financial planner, and then don't forget about the Moomoo link. The offer ends very soon. Put in $100 and you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. Put in $1,000 and you're guaranteed up to 15 free stocks. Anyways, for Tesla, I just wanted to mention that as of right now, it's very boring, very range bound. Not really a whole lot is going on. We did have some news involving the Cybertruck that came out, and there's going to be more news coming out that's going to affect the entire markets. So the market's kind of flat right now, not really doing a whole lot. Most stocks are kind of just range bound. At 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do have the 17-week bill auction coming out that could cause a little bit more volatility. But I'm still not expecting it to be that much relative to what's coming out later. The real move for the market is going to come at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the interest rate hike decision and the FOMC economic projections. Then at 2:30 p.m., we have the Fed giving their very important press conference with Jerome Powell speaking. Now, for Tesla, we have some other pieces of news coming out. There's been a lot of talk about how Tesla's raising the Model Y prices, and this is good news to some extent, but at the same time, other analysts have a very different view. Evercore analyst Chris McNally came out and he basically said that one of the reasons that Tesla may be raising prices like this is because they're trying to push to sell production and inventory into the quarter end as Q1 deliveries are not looking the best. And Deutsche Bank added that that could be another reason as well. They think that Tesla's just trying to boost sales, raising prices, causing some urgency that prices are going to start going up. And they have different views, of course. Other analysts are saying that Tesla is not looking too great in terms of deliveries. They're looking very short, and this could be a little bit negative for them moving forward. So I'm not trying to be negative when I say this. I'm just trying to read what the reports are saying. And this has been a little negative news for Tesla, especially after what these analysts are saying. That's part of why Tesla may not be performing as well. But at the same time, we have some good news, right? Some good news is that Tesla produced over 1,000 Cybertrucks worth of 4680 cells at the Giga Texas. That is great news and a big milestone. So, as you guys could tell, from this point on, Tesla is improving and they're trying to grow in terms of production for the Cybertruck ramp. So that's good news for them. I just want to note that one thing Musk said, at least from a fundamental standpoint, is that the Cybertruck in itself is not going to be like bullish for Tesla for like the short term. There are going to be a lot of expenditures, and Tesla will be likely at a loss when trying to produce and doing all these things for the time being. But for the long term, I do have confidence that Tesla will find a way through, and they will become profitable on production for the Cybertruck when it comes to sales and such. That's going to take a while. This is completely normal in the EV space. Tesla did achieve this with the Model 3 and the Model Y before those things were having the same issues, but they managed to persevere and fix through that. So I think Tesla's going to do the same thing. As of right now, we're seeing more and more things improving. We are seeing some increases in production, which is not too bad for them. And I just want to say that we should give Tesla for this a lot of credit for this milestone. It may take them a while until we start producing well over many goals of like 50,000 Cybertrucks per year. That's not really where we're at yet, but we could get closer as time goes on. And for now, every little step counts from the 4680 battery cell production. So that's good news for Tesla, I would say. Looking at the share price, it's very flat. So we've been stuck between 170 and 173.75 for almost the entire day, back and forth price action even since yesterday. And Tesla's going to likely just remain range bound until we get some very big volatility from the Fed. The Fed could launch this all the way up to above 175, if not closer to like 180, or we could get a rug pull back down to about 167, if not 164, to fill our gap. So we're in the middle for now. We're going to just continue to trade sideways, and we'll see what happens with the Fed. For SPY, I just want to mention that SPY is kind of flat right now. I tried to pop and then drop. We're currently stuck between 515, 516.5. I think that we're going to be range bound for now, but once the Fed comes out, when they announce their data at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we could be launching to 520 or getting a rug pull back down to 511. We'll just have to wait and see. And then when Jerome Powell speaks, more stuff is going to happen like that. QQQ is kind of stuck between 438 and 440. If we're bullish, you want to see a big push to 444. If we're bearish, you want to see it come all the way down to about 434, if not below that. As of right now, there is a slight downtrend on the QQQ. It's looking a little bit weaker than SPY. But could this develop into like a double bottom? That's also a possibility. I'm open-minded to anything, guys. I just have to wait and see. So give it some time. There's not really much going on with this. Same thing with Nvda. Nvda is very flat. Been going back and forth exactly as we predicted in the morning. Stuck between 885 and about 900. It's going to likely remain range bound until we get the Fed. If we're bullish, 920 plus is possible. For bearish, we could be sinking back down to 860, if not below that. So we're just range bound. We'll see what happens. There's a possible double top leg formation here, but I'm not going to promise anything about that. We're just range bound, so just wait and see. But that could suggest possible downside. Just something to keep in mind. Apple's been stuck between 175 and 176.5. Not really much is going on with it. If we're bullish, 180 plus could come. If we're bearish, we're going to be looking for a big drop to 172 or below that. Otherwise, we're just kind of stuck right now, back and forth and back and forth. That's all we're doing. Same thing can be said about super micro. We're kind of stuck right here within this range. We're stuck around this 850 to about 893 area. We've been stuck between this. It may just continue to shuffle. Amazon is kind of shopping around 175, not really doing much as well around its EMAs. And then Meta is also kind of stuck back and forth between 500 about 494. It might just continue to shuffle. So the market's kind of boring for now. That was your really quick update on Tesla. We'll just have to see how things go. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in a couple of hours. The FOMC meeting is going to cause big volatility soon, so just get ready for that. Thanks again, and peace out.